You know what I think of every time I see the Vectrex when I shoot it from this angle? Open the pod bay doors, Vectrex. They should have just put a glowing red light right on the front of that thing and called it the HAL 9000 Spec B. This is Berzerk. Note the overlay. What a wonderful design they have Berzerk written in. And Vectrex games tell you the button configuration on the overlay. So the controller has 4 buttons. Berzerk does it right. Button 1 fires. Button 2 fires. Button 3 fires. Button 4 fires. They need to do that today. Why waste buttons on jumping? Screw that. That's a button lost that could be firing. Just don't hit all 4 of them at once or else it freaks out and shuts off your air supply. Don't underestimate the Vectrex. It's your friend one day and then the next it thinks you're trying to unplug it. Yeah, pardon my gameplay during the Berzerk review. My controller actually has a small issue with it, which doesn't affect games like Mindstorm at all, but in Berzerk, where you have to really aim to fire, I'm having trouble firing left or right because I've lost some of the spring resistance on the up and down motion. So that'll be fixed soon enough. I'm sure I can find a Vectrex controller out there somewhere on eBay. But I can still play the game well enough to review it and say that this is Berzerk. It's really, pretty much the same as Berzerk on the Atari 2600, except it uses vector graphics and looks especially cool because it's on the Vectrex. You don't get all of the game variations, you just have one game. It starts off slowly, but you're playing on the Vectrex, which just makes it infinitely cool. Got you, humanoid. That's just awesome. Let's take a close-up look at some of the graphics here. Note the very sharp blue lines, vector graphics, and the little robots have a moving Cylon thing that looks especially cool in vector graphics. Also note the rich, dark background. They get the graphics right on dark. It may look like the characters are glowing and that the entire screen flickers a bit on the video. That's not really apparent when you're playing the actual Vectrex. That's more of an effect you get when you're actually filming it. Although it looks very similar, note that you get bonus points for clearing out each wave of enemies, and then Evil Otto clears you off the board at the end, which is particularly evil in vector graphics. I always like it when they walk into the walls and just give me free points. Less work for me. I don't even need to mention the obvious, but I'm going to anyway. If you have a Vectrex, you should have Berzerk. To find a copy with the overlay is not terribly difficult. Oh, that guy just machine gunned me. Damn. Doesn't this game remind you of Tron? I need to get my controller fixed so I can fire right. Stupid vector-based graphics robots. That's Berzerk, a timeless classic made even more timeless when it's on the ultra-timeless Vectrex. Now I'm going to do the vector graphics safety dance around Otto and see what happens.